How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick. I also go by Golden Guy, and I am your coach of the Philadelphia Pincers. This week, for week 4 of the UNPL, we are taking on Coach Thriller. We have got to bounce back. We are currently sitting at 1-2, and we can really only afford one more loss on the season. And yeah, that's about it to it. That's all there is to it. And he is Terra Dragon Flapple. Okay, so we see Flapple, Dragon, which I did think was a viable option into my team. We do see the Prim. We see Quill, Entei, Heracross, and Donphan. Okay, so no Raikou, which means that the Terra type on Kilowattrel isn't as big of a deal, and I'll get this all sorted out. But there's no Flapple and no Raikou, and I'll get that sorted out in a second. Primarina, Spec Primarina into my team is absolutely awful for me to switch into. So I guess I can lead Vikavolt, which I guess is a predictable lead for my opponent to just go straight forward and lead the Entei. His hazard removal is Donphan. It's Terra Dragon Flapple. We did say on the chat, and it's going to be the Entei lead, which is... I could have countered that fairly easily, I think, and it is pressure. So no Bastiodon, which is great. Lucario looks really good into this matchup, if I can get it set up. This Vikavolt... Let's see what a Solar Beam is going to do to... Yeah, Solar Beam's not going to do too much into Blastoise, so we're just going to hard out the Blastoise. I really wasn't sure what I wanted to lead in this matchup. All I knew is that if I saw the Smeargle for the match, that I would lead against it. So we're just going to go out here in the Blastoise. He's going to fire off a Will-O-Wisp. That's fine. So we see Will-O-Wisp. It just means that our flip turns aren't going to be doing as much, and then our leftovers are kind of nullified, which I'm perfectly fine with. I am just going to flip turn out of here and see what my opponent wants to go into. This is going to be the Primarina. Let's see if we can get some sort of idea. That did like negligible damage. Blastoise is now burned. So that did like 5%, I think. Maybe less than that, so it might not be speedy. And if it doesn't have speed, then we should be able to get some damage off with our Vikavolt here. I am fine. Yeah, that did less than 5. Honestly, I could just go for the Energy Ball off rip right here and do a good chunk to anything not named Entei or Heracross. So let's just go for an Energy Ball here and see what my opponent wants to do. So we are just going to fire off that Energy Ball. It's going to get it down to about 45%. He's going to Calm Mind up. Okay. So it is Calm Mind Prim, and it is sitting... So it was like at 96%, we'll say. It's now sitting at 25, 30, 35, 40%. So that did about 50%, 56%. And he is -1 Spadef. So I think what we do here is we just Volt Switch out. Volt Switch is going to be our best damage dealer here. And if we can get rid of this Prim early, yes! Vigavolt just going to pick up the kill on Primarina. That is a huge threat off of the board. So that was Calm Mind. Primarina being gone opens up a lot for the team. So I think from here, I just go out into our Bombardier. Flapple could come in. Heracross really doesn't want to come in unless it, let me see, Heracross into Bomb. If we Terra, we live everything and we kill it back with Dual Wing Beat. Entei here with the Will-O-Wisp. Flapple comes out. Okay. So I don't think... So he's Terra Dragon. We are faster. I'm not gonna Terra here. I am just going to Taunt so that he can't go for a Dragon Dance. We do see that he does Terra Alt Rip into that Terra Dragon. So we are just going to Taunt with Bombardier. We don't want it to Dragon Dance in front of us. And he does go for the D-Dance, yep. D-Dance. Alright, from here, I believe we can just Parting Shot out into... Why is that doing so much? Because Hustle boosted. Yeah. We can just Parting Shot out as we drop its attack stat and special attack stat. And my opponent really doesn't switch into Hatterene very well. However, I do think that we can just... Yeah, let's just go out in the Hatterene and apply some pressure. Grab Apple's gonna hurt, as we do see the Hustle, which isn't going to affect us because we're not using physical attacks, and he does out for the Terra Blast right there. Terra Blast. So Entei could easily come in here, but even Entei is taking a lot from a Moonblast, so that's just what we're gonna go for. It's pretty straightforward, pretty telegraphed. Quillfish doesn't want to take 2 Moonblast. Heracross doesn't want to take it. Donphan doesn't want to take 2. So Entei is really his only switch in. And we're going to see how much this does to a... Hopefully it's an offensive Entei, but it had Will-O-Wisp, so I doubt it. Okay. That took it down to about 55%, which, yeah, that looks about offensive to me, at least. I could see a Morning Sun coming out here, but it's not worth it to me to lose my Gardevoir this early on. So we've seen Dragon Dance, Terra Blast on Flapple, Will-O-Wisp on the Entei. Primarina is gone, which is fantastic, like I said earlier. I think if we can just keep up the momentum, we will be good. Blastoise can freely just, yeah, okay. So you're gonna go out, probably go out into the Flapple, I would assume. Yeah. Flapple into Blastoise. Dragon. Okay, so if Lucario has to come in, then we need damage on this guy. So I think I just try to Ice Beam here. Yes, okay. So we are just gonna go straight for the Ice Beam. We can still potentially get some hustle misses. This Ice Beam does a considerable chunk. Ooh, and we get the freeze. Ooh, that's big. But he's Lumberry, okay, okay. I don't feel as bad about it now. Okay. Freeze was big. My opponent is sitting at +1, +1. We've seen Terra Blast on it. Terra Blast can take us out from here, I believe. It's sitting at 40%, so it's... Lucario could come in and get it. This Grab Apple is about to hurt. I think Kilowattrel still outspeeds it. Unless it is, I'm assuming, Jolly. Yeah, so we don't outspeed. I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam here, seeing if he... Okay, so he does opt for the Grab Apple. And he does connect. Grab. Flapple picks up a kill on Blastoise. So... Kilowattrel comes in. Blastoise went down. And I think we are free to just... Let's see. Guard. Vacuum Wave, yeah. So we'll just Air Slash here. As he goes for the Terra Blast, he's going to pick up another kill, so he is connecting these. Kilowattrel goes down. So I think from here, I go out into Gardevoir. And I go for the Vacuum Wave. And just try to pick up the kill. This Kilowattrel goes down. Kilo, where are you? Vacuum Wave has a chance to kill here. Oh, and we just missed out. Okay. Grab Apple comes off. Claims a kill on Gardevoir, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, this Flapple's putting in work. I should have gotten the webs up earlier, to be honest with you. And I'm just going to Extreme Speed here, just to kill the Flapple. Yep. Guard went down. So Entei is probably going to come out here and just wreck my shit. Which I didn't put... this was the least amount of prep that I put into a game all season, and just because I had such a tight turnaround. So I can only assume that Entei comes out here. I would bring out Entei here. Sacred Fire just kills everything on the team. Yeah, easy. There's no way that we outspeed this thing. I think I have to give him Vigavolt here. Yep. Sacred Fire as Entei picks up a kill on Vigavolt. I think we're getting clapped, everybody. I did not put any prep in for Flapple, and it's definitely showing. We are just going to Terra Blast here. Oh, I took Entei off the layout instead. Oops. Meant to take Vigavolt off the layout. We're just going to Terra Blast here. I think that we can still win with Lucario as long as it's not the Choice Guard Heracross. Yeah, so this is our best bet to beat the Entei. Sacred Fire comes off. Doesn't do nearly enough, but he does get the burn. That sucks. So that's 2 Sacred Fires. Let's say that allows him to live. That sucks so much. Let's see. Sacred Fire. It can miss, right? There's still a chance. Not a high chance, but there's a chance. Yeah. I'm just GG to my opponent. Damn, I am playing awful as of late, guys, and I can't take anything away from my opponents. They're playing they're playing very well and they're prepping well. I'm just playing absolutely awful. I didn't put any prep in for Flapple. I did not think it was a super viable option for this match. So Lucario can come in and claim a kill. Against this, but then Donphan comes in and just hits EQ. I think my only out is to... Oh, I just threw... No. Yep, okay, so he extreme speeded, which is perfectly fine with me because that gets me behind a sub. That was my only out, and that wasn't even a good out there. So, typical Donphan. I have to Sword Stance here. But it's not going to end up mattering, right? Does that do 25%? No, it doesn't. Holy crap. So Donphan into my Lucario. We're sitting at +2. The Donphan doesn't want to take an extreme speed into a close combat. So I substitute here as he tries to break my sub with an extreme speed, okay. Is Lucario actually going to try to clutch this up for us? Because this Entei is not breaking with extreme speed, so he must not... He's not Choice Band. That's all of my calcs at Choice Band. That's why he was doing so much damage. Oh, man. So I'm going to extreme speed here. Yep. Lucario's gonna pick up a kill against Entei. Entei goes down. We assume that Donphan comes in. I think my opponent still wins because good in pink. Is that gonna be the Heracross? Yeah. I think here, 2 extreme speeds kills. So we are just going to extreme speed. He's okay. So bullet seed. Okay, good play, good play, good play. Is he loaded dice? Yeah, he's loaded dice, okay. Yeah. So he needs all 4 of those to connect to kill there. I'm going to substitute to scout if he has upper hand. Okay, no, he's just scarred. He's scarred. Okay. Which, I might be able to get away with a sub here then. Oh, yes, baby. Yes! Alright, so now we just extreme speed. Quillfish can't drop our attack. So I extreme speed here. As Lucario picks up a kill against Heracross. Donphan into Lucario. Lucario sitting at +2. Let's see what Ice Shard is doing. It's not breaking her sub. Heracross goes down. Little Man is going to be Quillfish. Okay. So I just extreme speed the Quillfish into a close combat. Liquidation comes off, okay? Is that enough? Okay, yeah. Liquidation, yeah, did just enough. And based on the damage, I could have killed it with close combat. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is rather unfortunate. What is this? Yeah, it's not enough to set up another sub, I don't think. Oh, it is. I could. I think he just liquidates, though. Why not? It's our only way out, so we have to try it. I assume he just goes for a liquidation? Yeah. Just had to try it. Alright, so Lucario is going to claim a 3rd kill here. As we extreme speed the little man, just because I don't want him to be able to come in with like an ice shard and pick us off. It's not gonna matter though, because the Donphan's going to have sturdy and can just hit EQ here for the win. And that's gonna be all she wrote, guys, because I can't stall that out. Oh, I tried to bring it back and we came so close. Hazards would have been a nice step up into this game, but unfortunately that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I'm just looking for any outlet I can right now and I don't see one, so we are just going to close combat and get as much damage off on the Donphan as possible. Do we drop it down to its set 30? Yeah. So he's an offensive Donphan. GG's to my opponent. That was a really good game, really close game there at the end. Unfortunately, we sacked too many things to a non-choice spend Entei, I think. I feel like the Flapple just caught me off guard. No. Yeah, Flapple, I didn't prep hard for it. I saw that Dragon could be a viable option. I needed a hustle miss. I didn't get that, unfortunately. He could have been wide lens for all I know. But yeah, that's gonna be the game. We are now at 1-3, and that means that we have to win out to even attempt to make playoffs here. We're playing like absolute dog shit as of late, but we'll bounce back. I'm not too worried. We're having fun while we're at it. We're making some fun sets. We're having close games. We're meeting new people, and we're playing against some tough opponents. Can never be mad about that. That being said, I'm going to get on up out of here. My name is Nick. I also go by Golden Guy, and I'm your coach of the Philadelphia Pincers, and hopefully we'll be bouncing back soon, guys. Peace.